Tech Source, a YouTube channel substantially larger than this one, just finished roasting, I should say last week, roasted Pokimane streaming setup.
The cables.
Stop, I know, I know.
And then proceeded to give her setup a makeover. Now, I have not yet watched said makeover, but I'm a big fan of streaming setups and gaming setups. I've been meticulous with mine. We'll be doing a tour soon, so make sure you're subscribed. We're gonna watch that makeover right now. We're gonna see how we feel about it, but I did do some research on this guy, and I have some predictions about how this makeover is gonna go down. First observation of note, the guy's a great tech YouTuber. I mean, his YouTube channel is phenomenal. But I don't see any live stream channel linked. I don't see any live streams on this channel. I don't see a Twitch stream or a Facebook live stream linked at all. And I did find his Twitch channel, and twitchtracker.com lets us know that he hasn't streamed in almost a year. And even when he did stream, it was pretty sporadic. So my guess, before going into this, also as someone who's never seen this guy's videos before, my guess is that he's gonna do a great job of upgrading her gaming setup. Like maybe he'll upgrade her monitors, maybe upgrade her PC a little bit, probably upgrade like her desk, like just the experience, like her experience, right? Like he has to upgrade her cable management.
The cables.
He's kind of obligated at this point, but I don't know if much is gonna change from the viewer experience. For example, here are 3 things that if I were doing the makeover, I would do to her stream that I bet he doesn't do. And there's a good chance I'm wrong. We're gonna watch and find out. Thing number 1 is upgrade any of her graphics. Poki's stream overlay and design is pretty simple and iconic, and I think it does a great job. And like, if we're being real, nobody's watching her for her overlay, so it's not like a necessity, but she's been using the same alerts and same overlays for a couple years now. It's getting a little stale. I actually think the last thing she added to her stream was the thing Sam and I made for her in 2019. So yeah, it's overdue. I think I would probably add like 1 new super rad alerts, like for big moments, maybe a tier 3 sub or like massive sub gift bombs or something like that. Or maybe like a super cool like interactive widget, like maybe on top of her camera, if she has a sub train, you can have her cat, what's her cat's name? Hold on. Mimi, who has more Instagram followers than I have. But like apparently Mimi is a tiny bit large at the moment. So like on top of her camera, have Mimi like dragging herself across the camera border to get to a treat on the other side. I think that'd be fantastic. Second thing I would definitely do is fix her sound panels around her room. They are not only, Poki, I'm sorry, they're not only atrocious, they're not really doing anything. She's got sound panels like all the way back to her door. They're just like randomly spread throughout the room, but then they're also like crooked and not hanging properly. Yeah, I'd put some quality, like more professional sound panels on the walls that also look really nice. And then thing number 3, I think I'd give her an extra camera angle or 2, like throw a Camlink Pro, like a quad capture card in her PC, throw up a couple more camera angles. I'd definitely put another camera angle in the back of the room facing the opposite direction so that when she stands up to leave the room, there aren't like a bunch of compilation videos of Pokimane turning around. It's weird stuff, guys.
So since I'm upgrading Pokimane's setup, I thought it'd be nice to give one of you guys a chance to upgrade your very own setup watching from home.
Right off the very beginning, using Pokimane to push a sponsor, I would never do that. Which reminds me, I need to thank today's sponsor, Elgato, and tell you about the brand new capture card, the HD60X, which has been optimized for current generation gaming setups. What Elgato has done here is essentially they've taken the super popular HD60S Plus, they've added some massive new features to it, a complete redesign, and then sold it at the exact same price. But wait, what are those new features, you ask? Well, maybe be a little bit more patient because this is the sponsored segment. I was obviously just about to tell you. Big feature number 1, 1440p support. Anyone who games on PC or on the Xbox Series S and X know this is a pretty big one. 1440p master race. Big feature number 2, high frame rate support. So now you can game in 1440p 120 FPS while your capture card captures 1440p 60 FPS. And big one here, if you really want to, you can also game in 1080p 240 and capture 1080p 120. And then big feature number 3, variable refresh rate. No more screen tearing while gaming with a capture card anymore. And then a plethora of other features as well. So if you've been looking to get a new capture card or maybe upgrading your current one to match your current gaming setup, Now might be the right time, and I will put a link in the description below for you. I love that the cameraman's just like watching him struggle here. Like this job is very easy for 2 people. Very hard for 1 person, I'm just saying.
My only other concern is these acoustic panels. I honestly don't think they make any difference.
Yeah, they don't. At least not there. Almost none of them are doing anything. Even if you don't replace them, Edgar, please just pull them off the wall. Just clean up a room and get rid of them. I love that she's got 5 lights at her setup. Like it's totally overkill, completely taking up space. Or is it 4? I can't tell. Picard, how many do you see?
Oh! 4 lights!
Oh, thanks. 4 lights.
Gordon is always getting in the way.
Cameraman, put the camera on a tripod and help the guy. Scott, if we're doing something like this and you try to pull some of these shenanigans, your face is gonna need a makeover. I went too far. That is a nice looking desk. And a nice double monitor stand. I had to stop doing that because my monitors would shake on my standing desk. And these look like new monitors. Like it's still got the plastic on the back and they're matching, and her last ones weren't matching. So they have to be new. Maybe he'll say what they are in the end. That's not her old PC. Is that a whole new PC or is it just a new PC case and he pulled it out and put in the same components? Like I hope he actually like talks about all those little things that he did later. This is a 36-minute video. Like give us the details.
Beautiful artwork. Oops.
Can I just be the guy here that says I would given the opportunity, I would just throw away half the stuff on the back of this, on this dresser. Like I'm sure it all has some very sentimental meaning and like there's a reason for it, but it's too much stuff, Poki. Yeah, too much stuff.
Oh my god. This looks so much better than it did before.
It looks
I feel like
nice.
There was so much more.
He did a great
work.
job. Like this gaming setup is so clean. I want to know what's in the PC. I want to know if he changed any of it. Is the like all I can see is a 3. Is this a 3080? Is it a 3090? It's killing me. I don't know. But the space looks so much better. Like her gaming and streaming experience is just gonna be so much more enjoyable. A happy Pokimane means better Pokimane content. I believe that, and I'm all here for it. Except for these stupid panels in the corner. Wait, hold on. Is that another webcam like 2 inches away from the camera? What is that doing there? Oh, I saw earlier, I'm pretty sure she's using a cam link for her camera, which means that it can only be used in one application. So if she's in OBS and she's streaming and she's trying to jump in a Discord call, the camera can't do both. So I'm sure she's got a stupid little webcam here for her Discord calls. This is an easy fix. Throw a Camlink Pro in this monster of a PC, and now your camera can be used for multiple apps at once. And your Zoom calls will look fantastic.
This looks so much better than it did before. I feel like there was so much more. What the
No,
heck?
her reaction is so sweet. Gratitude.
As you can see, I brought your GoXLR in the front now.
Oh,
It's easier to
that's
access.
so useful, actually.
And
I didn't
then-
know they made stands like that for it.
They don't. It's actually custom printed.
You want to tell him? I don't want to tell him. You can tell
So
him.
girl. Got your makeup stuff there.
That is a nice
Over here on this
touch.
side, there's one over
Big
there.
brain plays. It's the little things that make the biggest differences. I feel like I'm speaking in cursive.
Overall rating, what would you say out of 10?
2. Thumbs up. No, but the guy ended up doing a great job. He really cleaned up her work and gaming space, which is huge. I wish he did a little bit more. Like, not only could he have done more with the whole room, like taking care of those terrible sound panels, but I also wish he'd added a couple things that actually adjusted her content and you maybe added some more tools to her content creation toolbox. Like for example, throwing in a second camera angle and an extra OBS scene for that camera angle so she can explore new areas of content. Maybe a camera pointing at her couch for more podcast, chill hangout style stuff, you know? Either way, I realized it's something we've only really done once. We did with Snipe Down like a year ago. And I think if you guys don't mind a little bit of a yoink and twist, I think this would be a really cool thing to do on the channel. Do some setup adventures with some content creators. But what do you guys think? Leave a comment down below. Do you want to see us do maybe some streamer setup reviews and then consequently go and give them upgrades, do some makeovers like this for some full-time content creators? I think it'd be a lot of fun. Anyway, great job to Tech Source. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. And as always, happy streaming.